That's it. The Google Pixel phone is ready to use. Also, some of these options I might want to enable it, and I wanted to show you for default, for example, for the photos, and you might want to change the settings. You have 12 megapixels, but you could change this to 50 megapixels, but this is going to take it's going to make larger files, so I don't recommend that. You can use RAW. Yeah, I prefer to use JPEGs and use auto. And for general, pretty much the default settings are really necessary. No need to change that. But for video, if you go in the video settings, you will see that the default video is actually full HD. It's a smaller file size. The full HD is the smallest file size. 4K is the average now, and 8K is really a lot. So I would choose this 4K and then choose the 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second, and you might not be able to choose better stabilization because of this 4K settings. And they even have some creator settings, save to a project. You can even have a teleprompter. That's interesting, but the general settings are more than enough. And this is I'm recording a video now. So this is the cleaning cloth. I always clean the phone with this. So yeah, I could record my iPhone with the Google Pixel phone. And the camera app on the Google Pixel is pretty good. You have to let it finish, and also you might want to check the battery settings. I have videos about each setting, but basically everything is ready. If you have something to do, you will get a notification if there is something you need to do. If there is something you need to do, you will get a notification. And most of the apps, you might have to sign in again. For banking apps especially, you might have to do a sign in again. Let's try Revolut. So for Revolut, I have to log in like it's from the beginning. Some apps will allow the transfer of data, but some apps for safety will not. So you have to manually copy over things. And I didn't do the WhatsApp because I prefer not to move the files from the iPhone like that. This is only for a test now. And the YouTube app, I just had to accept a few pop-ups and it's ready. So everything is ready, especially the Google apps will work perfectly. The Google Pixel phone is made for the Google apps, and actually I'm using most of the Google apps really. And that's it. If you just got your Google Pixel 11 Pro XL phone, congratulations, and it might be a really good idea to use a case for it, because it has a really good rating for drops, but I wouldn't really test it for that. Case and a screen protector. So let's see, Face Unlock works. And also you can use the fingerprint to unlock. Fingerprint, Face Unlock, or passcode. You can unlock your Google Pixel phone with the Face Unlock, with the fingerprint, or with the passcode, which is a very simple passcode, just for a test now. So this is the passcode, that's the fingerprint, and the Face Unlock shows face not recognized. Now it's recognized. I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. While the apps are still installing on the Google Pixel phone, I even started getting notifications from YouTube for comments from viewers, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna have to change that pin soon. And you see more apps are being installed, and I wanted to show you, I have photos on the iPhone. I already replied to this comment, but I could give it a heart from there, like. I don't want to back up photos, so continue without backup. In the Google Photos app, I have all the photos here, even the ones I took before, and this photo was taken on the iPhone. I'm not sure if I can show you, but about, let's see. You see, this is the format of the iPhone. This is the style of the picture. The name of the image is from the iPhone. So the photos are there also. I actually want to continue to use my iPhone and the Google Pixel 11 Pro XL phone at the same time and see what happens. So that's why I didn't move the WhatsApp messages, and I don't have any photos in the iCloud. I don't really use iCloud for backups. The Google Pixel 11 Pro XL is really so, I don't know, it feels good. It feels too good. Like I want to use it as the main phone. That's it. I hope this helps you see how easy it is to transfer all the apps, even the folders as I have them, the names of the folders, everything is there as I have them on the iPhone. Thanks for watching.